You need to pull down that thing?
I think they don't pull it down, interestingly.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay, how are
It's
you?
so good to see you.
Very nice to see you.
I don't know how to turn it on. There's some way. I've seen it on.
I think the main power is off.
Okay. Wait.
Oh, that's maybe.
Now it's off. Yeah. There it is. Yep.
There he is.
Hey, how are you?
Good. You getting the AV set up?
Try it.
You guys about to do a little kickoff thing here in a minute? Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. I'll catch you in a bit. And if you need any help with anything.
Thank you, thank you. I'm sorry Nixon's not here today.
Oh, it really sucks that it couldn't work out, but we'll bring it tomorrow for sure.
Awesome.
Excuse me, is this one of your participants?
Yes.
Yeah.
We start him early.
It's getting old.
Yeah. Hi, how are you?
Do you know if there's any like phone booths or anything?
There are. There's a couple around that way.
What do you feel?
And there's also 4 conference rooms, but they're a little bigger.
organizer? Here?
Yes, I'm one of them.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Listen, this is a place we can use for talk.
Yeah, and I'll talk about that in 10 minutes and
Right.
kick off.
Gotcha.
Could you mention please only use contracts for only check?
Yep. I have it.
Is it in the doc?
You could add it to the doc. It's not in the doc. I will mention it. Do you know how many sponsors we have here to talk?
I don't.
Okay.
Brooke is here, Oracle is here.
Great.
I can try to find them.
Check one, check two, check one, check two. Check one. Microphone check. Microphone check. Microphone check. Microphone check. Microphone check. Hey,
How's it going?
good.
What's the schedule?
11:30. We'll do
great.
very casual. I will talk for like 10 minutes about logistics and why we're doing this thing, and then each sponsor will like introduce themselves, say what their company does. I think it's usually great to keep these things super short, so not even any slides.
Yeah.
I might MC just a tiny bit as we pass the mic around, and hopefully we're in and out of
Like
the
a-
live stream in 20 minutes.
Amazing. So like a 2 seconds intro.
2 minutes is fine.
2 minutes. Okay,
Yeah, like,
amazing.
and I mean, my feedback, but you should do whatever you want, is that your background of doing synthetic data for self-driving like really hooks people.
Amazing.
So you can do that if you want.
Yeah, that's definitely my like 2 liners
Awesome.
that, YC nails into you.
Yeah, they really do. They make you practice.
When do you want the sponsors back?
In 2 minutes, I want to do a sound check. I need somebody to join the live stream. Check.
Okay, let me get the message.
Yeah. Can I get you to do me a favor? Yeah, of course. Can you join? The audio's okay? Because I can't tell from in there. Do you know what I mean?
I can get the link for the live stream
From the Discord. Are you in the Discord?
maybe we could WhatsApp it to me.
Yeah. I'm not very good at Discord.
Yeah, me too. I've got to take comfortability and probably take it to school.
Definitely, let's see how this improves. Check one, check two. Check one, check two. Check one, check two. Oh, actually, it's fine. I have a wireless mic, so I was able to test it. Thank you so much.
Oh, great. I sounded good.
Yeah, it sounds like the audio is
It's
like.
like the first time
I
I've ever heard
know.
a word.
I don't want to jinx
Which
it.
is
I was
very
going to say
sad.
that, but I don't want to jinx it. I have the mic off. Check one, check two. Check one, check two. Oh, I see. Because
The stream is on.
the stream is on. That's hilarious. Too many microphones. So I just talked to Brooke. I talked to Jimmy. There's another stage, but and the fact you guys aren't here, I'll talk to this conference. They're really good to see you.
Hi, I'm Ramya. I don't think we met.
Yeah, great to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Can I throw you right into the fire in a few minutes with a little sponsor intro?
Sure, why not?
I'll talk for like 7, 8. Yeah, I wonder. I love you. Too many Mic check, mic check. I'm all fine. If we can watch ourselves on 15 second the YouTube live stream. It's deep reads. Do you guys know each other? Current? Yeah. I'm Brian, sorry. From Tavis. You guys, yeah. Yes, it's totally great. If you want to sit up here, please. Any spot you want to stay? Any spot you're comfortable in. And we'll make sure we're on camera. And then yeah, have a seat.
Yeah, I've been working on for the last 6 months.
Hello, everybody. How is the mic level? Awesome. So excited that all of you are here today. I'm Quinn. I'm a co-founder of a company called Daily. We are a developer platform for real-time audio, video, and AI. And together with these great folks, we put on this event. We have had so much fun over the last year or so hacking on new real-time AI things. We're the team behind an open source framework called Pipecat, which is the most widely used project for building things like voice bots and real-time video avatars. And we work with a bunch of great people who at the end of me talking for a few minutes are going to introduce themselves and tell you about them and how you can get help from them building stuff during the hackathon. Speaking of fun, the goal of this event is to have fun and to learn things. There's a participant info doc in the Discord. If you haven't joined the Discord, please join the Discord. There are probably 4 or 5 times as many of us remote as there are here in person in SF, which is awesome. Whenever we interview people for roles at Daily, one of the things I say is, I hope that everybody at Daily feels like they have stuff to teach their colleagues and is also super, super excited to learn from all their colleagues. And that is the vibe we want for the hackathon today. If you haven't skimmed the the code of conduct that's in the participant doc, please do. It should be common sense, but be kind, be respectful. We have a 0 tolerance policy for any kind of harassment or intimidation. If you need any of the organizers, come find us. We're floating around. Can organizer-ish people put your hands up? And there's an organizer channel in the Discord. Schedule today, we'll post, there's schedule in the doc, probably, which is linked again from multiple channels in the Discord. Probably the most important thing is the judging time deadline. You need to submit your projects by 4 o'clock San Francisco time tomorrow, and we'll post more details about how to do that in the Discord channels. 2 things just to know right now. Project submissions need to be a very short video, so under 2 minutes, send a video. We've done a lot of these real-time AI events, and the best way to submit projects is a video. You will definitely get bonus points from the judges for links to something we can all try and for links to source code. But the thing you have to submit is a very short video. And then we'll sort of figure out whether we can do some live demos too. It's always fun to do live demos, but I think we're gonna get a lot of projects. So think about how to make a very short video. Doesn't have to be high production values, just has to give us a sense of what you're doing. So sort of explain what you did during the weekend and why you're excited about it. And speaking of that, it's fine to bring projects that you've been working on, totally great. Just be clear when you submit what you did this weekend versus what you came into the weekend with already. Secondly, just a tiny bit of very important logistics. To be eligible for a prize, we have to be able to file tax paperwork. We're a real company some days. And so if you're in the US, that's a W-9 form. If you're outside the US, you're totally eligible for the cash prizes, but we will work with you to figure out what form you need or what form we need from you. So super quickly about the prizes, we split the local and the remote track just so people felt like there were lots of prizes and you could sort of compete on an equal footing. The local track is $3,000 for first place, $2,000 for second place, and $1,000 for third place. Same thing for the remote track, $3,000 first place, $2,000 second place, $1,000 for third place. There's also a judge's prize for the best use of open source software in your project. That's a $5,000 judge's prize. And then we really, really do like to support open source. So we've got 3 smaller $500 prizes for good PRs to open source projects that add a feature or fix a bug, and good PRs to open source projects that improve docs. Because all of us know how important docs are. I'm sure all of us always feel like our docs need extra work. So you can get a prize for submitting a docs PR too. And there's 3 $500 prizes open for that. If you're here in SF with us, just a couple of quick notes. There's food today for lunch and dinner, food tomorrow for breakfast and lunch. I always like food, so I always talk about food. We've had more than 500 people register for this event. I have no idea how many are in SF versus remote because we thought it would just be fun to be totally flexible about the event. If you're here in SF and you want to hack here the whole time, great. You want to drop in when there's food, great. You want to just come for judging, great. It's totally up to you. If you are here, this floor completely open to the hackathon except for offices that are private company offices. So any door marked conference room, any of the phone booths, any of the open spaces you can use. Downstairs, only the kitchen, please. There's a whole downstairs hot desk and office area that's off limits to us in the hackathon. That is a place where people like Daily and another sponsor here, Vappy, have offices. We should thank the Solaris AI people for making room for us so flexibly this weekend. Solaris AI is a great community of lots of different kinds of companies working on lots of different, mostly AI related things. So if you're interested in Solaris for a hot desk or an office, just ping me. But again, please, kitchen downstairs, not the main work area downstairs. Was there something else I was supposed to say about space?
Just that, and I'm sure the sponsor will speak to this more, but if you have questions or want to find a sponsor about maybe some credits or how to get started with them, many of the sponsors will be circulating, but there's still also being a product hunt office.
Oh yeah, so Sponsor Lounge is the product hunt office on this floor. You can come find sponsors wandering around or in the product hunt office and on Discord. Sponsors are all hanging out in channels on Discord. Bathrooms are in the front of the building for women, back of the building for men on both floors. Make sure I didn't miss anything important. I think that's it. And we just want to give the sponsors of this event a chance to introduce themselves. I work with all these folks. They're amazing. I may have editorial commentary while they talk because I'm so excited about all of them. But I will just pass the mic down to Cartesia to kick us off.
Hey folks, really great to be here. I am Kern. I'm the CEO and one of the co-founders of a company called Cartesia. We are building multimodal models. So we work on the model layer, and we're very interested in building models that can stream in and out data, so real-time models. And our first product was a text-to-speech system called Sonic, which hopefully you folks will use. We have, I believe, a promo code floating around in our onboarding guide, and lots of docs and things like that. Our main mission is really to kind of build these systems that are really able to ingest massive amounts of data and then reason over it. So we really want to build models that have really long-term memory. That's kind of one of the things that's been driving a lot of the research that we've been doing. So we're maybe more well-known in the research community on the machine learning side for working on these new architectures called state-space models, which is what we're building these products with. So when you use our Sonic model, you're actually using a model that's built with an entirely new architecture on top of an entirely new inference stack. So it's really fast, it's really high quality, and it's pretty cheap. So please give it a try and let us know if you run into any problems. I think we'll be on Discord. You can also ask questions. I'll be floating around and I'll try my best to figure out how the UPI works on the fly. So thank you.
Thanks, Karen. Hi, everybody. My name's Brian, and I work at a company called Tavis, and we're a leader in the conversational video interface space. And we're focusing on in-house replica models that create a video presence of someone. We're here engaging, we're creating engaging conversations with users, and some of those conversations right now are lasting hours. So people are on a conversational video call with a replica for hours. I'm the lead engineer at Tavis. I'm a dad and a husband first, but lead engineer at Tavis. And I'm really excited about user innovation. So I'm excited to see what you build here today. So some of the key features of our conversational video interface are low latency, realistic digital twins. We're using Daily's WebRTC layer, which is incredibly fast, and Cartesia's voice, which is also incredibly fast and accurate. These are really good technologies. And you can visually interact with our digital twins, so they can see you, they can hear you, and so you can create things like a personal stylist, or someone who can give you advice on like your emotional state maybe. Some current use cases are live e-commerce, training apps, expert clones, and kiosks in real world scenarios. And I also want to announce that we're giving away 500 free minutes, 5 replicas, and 5 concurrent streams for the weekend for you to use to hack with Tavis's conversational video interface. Thank you very much.
Awesome. Hey everyone, I'm Brooke. I'm the founder of Koval, and we're building simulation and evaluation for AI agents, specifically voice and chat agents. I was previously at Waymo, where I was leading our evaluation infrastructure team. So we're building a lot of our technology based on best practices around simulation that we learned from self-driving. So one of the hard parts of testing agents is that you have to have a lot of manual input to go back and forth with your agent in order to test it. And this works maybe for like the first 1 or 2 times, but then it becomes really time consuming to test it by going back and forth with your agent. So what we do is we simulate all the different scenarios that your agent could encounter, and then we also help you monitor it in production. So being able to show like how your agent is performing over time, and then allowing you to take examples from logs, either good or bad, and be able to re-simulate those in your test environment. So making this developer lifecycle for building voice and chat agents really fast. Come talk to me if you want to talk. I'm always here to geek out about simulation, self-driving. I spent 5 years at Waymo, from kind of before we were even able to drive straight down the street in San Francisco. We hadn't even driven. It was glitchy like a robot. And then to today, it's all over the place. And then also happy to help you guys with your voice and chat applications, like how you can make them better, how you can test it systematically throughout the hackathon.
Hey everyone, my name is Jimmy. I'm with the Oracle Cloud team supporting daily and business across the West Coast in the Bay Area with our high growth and startup customers. There may be a perception that Oracle has an enterprise focus, and while that is true to a certain extent, right, at the same time, our team is dynamic and dedicated to working with fast-moving companies like yourself. Love being at events like this, right, for a couple different reasons. First and foremost, always interesting to see you guys build on top of Daily's fantastic platform here and what you guys can innovate using that platform. But on the other hand, it's important for us to get feedback from you guys, what you guys are building, what you guys are using to help us improve our cloud, right? Over the past couple of years, we've seen expansive growth in our AI/ML ecosystem across the Bay and across the globe, right? And events like this is what helps us to push our cloud and our innovation forward. So we appreciate all of you for being here. And if you do want to talk to us, we'll be in the product room in the back. But thank you.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen. I work with Jimmy, but I am on Oracle's AI team. We are closely partnered with NVIDIA and AMD today, and I work with our startups navigating compute for training, fine-tuning, or serving large language models. Our engineering team is fantastic. Just to give you a little glimpse into it, in 2018, we actually rebuilt our cloud from the ground up, and we have validated that it is a great place to host HPC applications. So with that being said, I'm so excited to be here. This is my first hackathon, and I'm so excited for not only this weekend, but what the next, year, 6 months looks like in this space, because it's changing drastically each and every day. To speak what Oracle we are doing, I know Blackwell, Grace Blackwell, those are on the horizons. But most recently, this past week, we actually launched AMD's MI300X chip, and we have our first customer using it at scale in a production cluster. So if you're interested in talking to Jimmy, myself, or Randy, our engineer, we'll be here. But I'm more interested in learning about what you guys are building. It's definitely so cool, and I'm excited for this weekend. Thanks.
I can definitely co-sign that we run very large workloads on Oracle, and the team is fantastic, and that things are changing all the time in the space we're all in. So if you need a lot of GPUs, or you need to route a lot of packets, or you need CPU workloads, you should definitely talk to them. A couple other sponsors that aren't here right now, but are in the Discord and will be supporting the event. FAPI is a wonderful platform for building voice AI agents and has lots and lots of features, and also has a really nice learning curve. You can get started really quickly, and they're offering a couple $100 of credit to hackathon members. So again, check the participant doc. And the Google Cloud Gemini folks are also here helping all of us get up and running with the Gemini models, which are really, really interesting models. And especially Gemini Flash, I think is a really good fit for a lot of real-time AI stuff. And if you haven't played with Gemini, you probably should, because understanding sort of the evolution of all the big state-of-the-art models is, I think, something that we're all doing and trying to keep up with as things continue to change all the time. I think that's a wrap on this kickoff. Please socialize, eat food, hack, and ask each other and the sponsors for help and support whenever you need it. Thank you all for being here.
Quick, ask a quick logistics question.
Yeah.
What's the Wi-Fi? Maybe everyone else.
Oh, good.
If there's a QR code up at the front.
Yeah, that's probably the easiest thing. Up at the very front desk at the kind of entrance to the 4th floor, there's a QR code. I don't know if we should post it outside outside this physical space. We can ask this Lars folks, but there's a QR code, and we'll help you get set up if you have any trouble with it. It's a very long string to type in, so the QR code is definitely the move.
That's the password.
Yeah, exactly. Any other questions from anybody? Come find us if you have questions. Yeah.
Oh, is there be an opportunity for teams to pitch what they're doing and look for and build teammates? And
There were a couple of questions about that. So why don't we make a hackathon channel? We'll make a hackathon find a team channel, and then just post in the channel. And if you're posting in the channel and you're here, you can sort of say where you want to talk in person. Cool. Thanks, everybody.
Any feedback for us? So whenever I sit here, accident happens. I feel like there's like 11 labs.
It's like, oh god.
I'll run it by you.
Sorry, my hands are all feeling. I don't know.
It feels good, man. I'm hot.
There you go. There you go. I got one pocket. I can ask you one full hand. Yeah, absolutely.
But I still hope that
So I'm a staff engineer.
Arguing, and I know staff engineer means probably learning.
Yeah, I hear there's like 4 different flavors.
Right.
I'm more of a problem solver, so I get thrown on projects that are we don't know how to do yet.
That sounds fun.
I'm
sure your blood pressure is.
I was just telling you our marketing, like, I basically have 0 downtime. I have 2 kids. I'm just like,
Well, you got the 5 jobs, you got to work.
every morning is like writing code, talking about hybrid. So like this last week I was in the opposite. All the rest of the days is like I was at like soccer practice, like on my laptop in the field, or like at home. What else is on? I think flexibility is the key. Like sometimes I need to do something.
I'm looking at my office for 10 minutes. So I was really I need some.
exactly.